Okay guys, so in order to set up a Toon shader in Eevee, we're going to need to do the following. As you can see, I've got some basic primitives here. That's all we're going to need for the demonstration. I'll just put it into render mode right there. Love the real-time render of Eevee there. Let's see, go into shader editor, get rid of this. And now we're going to select the diffuse shader. It'll be in the shaders menu. You're going to go down to converter and hit shader to RGB. Then we're going to go to converter again and select the color ramp, keep it set to linear. And we're going to go to color and go to mix RGB. We're going to set this to multiply. Then we're going to just connect them all. Right? And doesn't quite look like a Toon shader yet, but that's because I've yet to do a few things. First, we're going to turn the diffuse all the way up. And then we are going to move the arrows on the color ramp as far to the right as possible. Alright, like right about here is probably good. That's probably enough. And as you can see, we've got ourselves basically a nice Toon, it's basically a flat shading is what it is. A flat two-tone shading. And if you wanted a texture, I don't have a texture ready or anything right now, but if you wanted a texture, you would just input it into that. Right, let's just go and find a regular picture. Maybe I'll have one around. Yeah, there we go. Stolen from Duke Nukem, but it's a texture. Alright, get out of that crap. Now we can just now we're going to show you how to do it with highlights and shadows. So first we're going to go into shader. We're going to go into mix shader here, and we're going to connect that and that. I don't know why that didn't connect, but there it goes. Another thing to remember real quick is you're going to want to select it. The color ramp will go into color 2, and otherwise it'll look kind of weird. Alright, just select all 4 of these and then duplicate them, drag them down, hit them into the mix shader. Now for the bottom one, we can move this to the left a bit. By quite a bit, in fact. Maybe center it, maybe take it a little further to the left. Maybe you could take it all the way to the left, I don't know. That's pushing it in my opinion. But it does technically work that way. And then if you want, you can also reduce the color of the first diffuse to adjust the shader amount. Same deal with the shadow one you got selected for shadows, but the lower it goes, the softer it will look. So it may not necessarily be the best idea to do that. I'm just going to reduce the highlights by a little. And that's pretty much about it. You can turn up the value on the main color if you'd like. And there you go. I prefer not to have the Toon shader that far to the left for the shadows. I prefer to have the shadows a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. But it's your model, it's your shader. You can do it however you like. But either way, that's all you really need. You can play with it some more if you'd like. The lights are down here. We can move these around. I know it's not exactly the way you're supposed to do lighting in scenes like this, but it's fine. It's just for demonstration purposes. Yeah, if you want to, like I said, if you want to push the shadow back, you can move these back a bit. And this is really all you need to do to create a 3-tone flat shader in Eevee. Right, this is it. It's simple. It only takes a second to do, and the only drawback to it is it doesn't work at all in cycles. I wish it did, but it doesn't. It's complete flat shading in cycles. But in Eevee, it works decently. So there you go. Enjoy.